Hello everyone, welcome to another week of Fallout 4 mods. We got a bunch of them. As always, let's go. Advanced Shock Baton by MoneyBagsModmann. The perfect in pacification combat, the Advanced Shock Baton can stun and knock opponents on the ground with an electrical shock. The base damage is 10 since it's for crowd control, so the best use for this is if you hit an enemy, then they fall down, and take out another gun and shoot them till they're dead. I like the design of this, definitely has like a retro kind of 40s feel. And yeah, pretty cool. Pilgrim Katana by PilgrimsEndteam. 3 katanas come with this mod. Black, blue, and red. Black does 38 damage, with red and blue doing the same, but with fire and or electric, depending on the color. I like the design of these, especially the grip. And with the red and blue katanas, you also get some extra pieces which allow the fire or electric damage, which is a nice touch. Roulette Revolver by Gero. No custom mesh, but the texture is slightly darker, plus you've got the Soviet symbol, and on the other side of the grip, you've got your roulette wheel. The main quality of this weapon is it does massive damage, up to 350 per shot initially, but there is a risk of it exploding in your hands, hence its name. After every 10 kills without the gun exploding in your face, you'll be given a perk, Luck of the Draw. There are 5 versions of this, so when you get to 50 kills, that's the final perk. Level 1 gives you 10% more crit hit chance. Level 2 is another 10% added. Level 3 is 5% more damage with all weapons. Level 4 you gain 10% more experience from all kills. And level 5 you get an additional 10 fire damage with every weapon you have. Really fun to try to get up to the 5th perk without killing yourself, and the damage that this thing deals out is definitely worth the risk in my opinion. M1870 Gasser Revolver by DMagnus. Another revolver, this one has a nice silver and gold color pattern. Included are 8 receivers and 4 barrels. You can get a top damage of 160 if you upgrade to the best receiver, so it'll hold its own in the battle. Ares Predator 5 by Dimedius. This is a sleek looking pistol with a futuristic feel and plenty of ridges if you like potato chips. You've got 15 receivers, 3 grips, 4 magazines, and 5 sights. This is a beautiful looking pistol, and it uses 10mm ammo, which I have plenty of, so that works out in the end. Sturmgewehr 44, STG 44 by Sam Fisher. Another beautiful World War II era weapon, the Sturmgewehr has 15 receivers, 2 barrels, 2 grips, 3 magazines, 8 sights, a bayonet, and a suppressor. You also get a custom sound effect as well that really contributes to making this weapon feel like a proper rifle. Everything about this is beautiful, mesh is fantastic, and the texture is just top-notch. Major Pro League Baseball Uniforms by QuidProQuoBrute. This adds every Major Pro League Baseball uniform in the real world into the game, or 29 new jerseys, 30 counting the Boston one that's already in the game. There are also hats to suit all the teams as well. A new vendor outside Diamond City sells the uniforms, which is a nice touch as well. I did have trouble with a few of the uniforms. They came up purple, which is basically missing texture path, I do believe. But I know the mod author is working on upgrading the textures as well, so this will probably be fixed in the future. But most of these, they look really nice and look old-timey. Very cool. Bunnygirl Outfit by Nadriel. I usually don't review these mods, but I really like rabbits, so I just could not hold off. I love rabbits so much. Rabbits are great. This adds 2 types of Bunnygirl outfits, a wide and a slimmer version, or at least that's what I could surmise from what happens when you switch between the two. There are 8 colors, each along with a separate pair of bunny ears. There's also an armored and a non-armored version as well, so you get to choose if you want to be, protected or not protected as a rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Ultra Hi-rez Vault Suit Rehaul by BlackBlossom. This is a 4K retexture of the Vault Suit for those who like to wear it. This comes in both male and female versions, so you can play to your heart's content as a Vault Dweller now, and not have to deal with those low-resolution textures, oh yeah. Leyr's Texture Workshop by Leyr, or Leyr. This is a standalone retexture and combination of some armors in a nice green color. You can wear the armor with either the helmet version or the Institute Radiation Mask. I like the uniform green, kind of gives off a military vibe, which I think is pretty cool. And yeah, just wanted to show this one off. Assorted Beanies by Spiffyskytrooper. Adds 10 new beanie variants, or 12 counting the 2 special ones, which are just the same color, but with some special abilities. Beanies work for both male and female characters and can be combined with gas masks, bandanas, etc. And now you can look like the kids from South Park. See? There you go. You could be a rabbit or a kid from South Park with these mods. It's great. The Headpiece Dispatcher by Ludvig Olsson. This includes 9 masks and helmets that are unique and interesting. As you can see here, some are conventional, such as the anti-riot helmet, where others are a little odd, or just a tad bit creepy. I like these masks just because they're different, a little weird, and a little bit creepy. KnightPowerArmor by M. Another weird, goofy, and crazy mod by M. This adds some KnightPowerArmor, as you can see here, as a power armor. There's also a jetpack, which are giant-ass wings, and this thing just looks fantastic. This definitely gives off a Dark Souls kind of vibe, just kind of, I think it's just because it's so large and, that it feels like it could come from that game. Fantastic work as always. Mesh and texture for this are great. In-game ESP Explorer by A1, A3, A6, A9. Oh, this is the perfect mod if you download mods and don't want to go all over looking for your new weapons and armor. Simply hit F12 or Shift and Z and the menu will pop up. You can then select whichever ESP you want to, and then you'll be given every single new item that can be spawned in that mod in a little easy-to-navigate menu. This includes all armors, weapons, ammo mods, etc. Basically, if it's in the mod and you can put it in your inventory, it'll pop up in the menu. This is fantastic if you want to get your mods quick, or someone like me who does mod reviews and doesn't want to mess with a bunch of console spawning. Banco Bank of Commonwealth by ghzfba. This adds in a fully functional bank for you and your settlers. This does have the basic stuff such as depositing and withdrawing caps, but there's actually a ton of features with this mod where basically anything you can do in a real bank, you can do with this mod. So you've got loans that you can take out, you can pawn your own weapons and armor, you can gain interest on your savings, get money from any of the stores that are in your settlement, and you can even rob the bank too.
Hands up. Give me your caps.
Don't shoot me.
I need to assign someone to this.
Banks will increase happiness for your settlement, along with providing you with a modest amount of income based on interest and what trade stores you have in your settlement. Really novel idea, and it's done very well, and just the amount of information and stuff you can do with this just makes this a pretty cool mod. Kicks of Fury by Gagi28. This adds a number of third-person animation replacers for all human NPCs that use unarmed attacks. Animations include kicks, roundhouse kicks, an idle animation, along with jumping back if you just block. I always enjoy animation overhauls. Some of them are a little off, though. There's one where you kind of fly in the air. I think it's supposed to be a knee kick, but the hand motions just look kind of odd. Also, most of the animations will have you levitating a few inches off the ground, which just kind of takes away from the animations, to be honest. Besides that, though, this is really fun, and using this in VATS or just going around in third person kicking the hell out of everyone is really fun. Picturesque Presets by Mystolle. This is a compilation of 35 presets by Mystolle of various characters they've created. This does require a number of mods, including the Looks menu and Looks menu customization compendium. There's also a number of other recommendations if you want to get exact matches of the pictures posted with this mod. Most of the presets are women, but about 3 to 5 of them are men, I think. Pretty nice if you want to get a quick character makeover and to have it look good without having to spend a bunch of time on the Looks menu. Pocket Vehicles, Vanilla Vehicle Proof of Concept by KhajiitForCoin. Like the title says, this is a proof of concept more than anything. Basically, you're given a number of items that you assign to hotkeys, then you hit your hotkey button and you are transformed into a vehicle. Your view is locked to third person, speed is adjusted so you move a bit faster than you would walking. If you hit shift, and I think jump as well, you go flying fast. You could kill yourself real easily like that. Right now this mod is more disguising the player as a vehicle than actually driving a vehicle, if that makes any sense. This is a very bare bones mod. It doesn't require a script extender or anything. Cars don't run on any fuel, and you take damage just as if you were a regular player. Current vehicles are the coupe, minicar, sedan, sports car, van, and UFO. The UFO was the first one that was created by Khajiit, and honestly it's the most fun for me. You can levitate up and down with like swimming controls, so you look up to go up, you look down to go down, and the speed and the weight of the UFO feels correct, where some of the other cars seem a little bit light. Interesting mod, and looking forward to where this goes in the future.
Weird Mod of the Week!
Hobby Horse by TrickyVein. The Hobby Horse has 4 different variations, with each more deadly than the last. Along with that, the appearance will change as well, with each upgrade looking more and more evil. The models and textures for this are fantastic, and hitting enemies in the face with a hobby horse is just the thing I wanted for the Weird Mod of the Week. You've made my dreams come true. Alright everyone, that's going to do it for this week's Fallout 4 mods. Hope you enjoyed, I know I did. If you have any suggestions, as always, put them in the comments, and I'll check them out. Thanks for watching everyone. I shall see you in the future. Away!